What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, crypto universe. Today is Friday, January 19th. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 4 gaming altcoins that are on my radar. Now, these gaming altcoins are not just specific games. These are gaming infrastructures. So what does that actually mean? The infrastructures I'm about to bring up right now are pretty much platforms that allow multiple games to be built within their ecosystem or blockchain. And that is really important because one of these leaders is going to be leading the crypto gaming market. And also, they're probably going to be one of the top gaming studios or blockchains out there in the next gaming bull market. So with that said, I'm going to make it very easy for you to understand what they're doing so that you can better stay educated and informed for your investment decisions. And so keep in mind, this is not financial advice, it's just my own opinion. So please do your own due diligence before investing. So as always, if you like what we're about to see and hear, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page. And most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email. So please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So what is the very first gaming infrastructure or token? Well, that's going to be Gala, also known as Gala Games. Now, Gala Games has a huge library of different games, which we are going to talk about. But right now, the market cap is around $647 million. But the fully diluted market cap, believe it or not, is $1.1 billion. Now, this token could be absolutely undervalued, and there is something happening within their ecosystem that's actually not as good as I want to hear. The last time I heard something was going on with Gala Games was that the founders were kind of going through a legal battle within each other, and that's over the token supply, that's over the token distribution. So I don't really know what's going on with that as of yet, but please do your own research regarding that legal dispute. But regardless, Gala Games could lead the way for the gaming infrastructures for multiple games. So say for instance, some of the games that they actually have is Last Expedition. So okay, this is just one of many games that they have on par, but this game is ready to play. People have been actually messing with it, at least the developers have, kind of testing out if it's user friendly, if the UI and UX is excellent, and I actually think that this game could do really well. But this is the library games that they do have. Some are not completed, some are not ready. But as you can see here, if you see something that says download launcher or play, then pretty much the game is ready for you to experience yourself. But as you can see from here, a lot of games in development, and they just have a huge library that I just would not miss out. So that's the very first token for a gaming infrastructure that I want to share with you. Let's move on to the second one because we don't want to waste any time. Now, Ronin, we've actually don't really talk about on our channel, or maybe haven't at all. Ronin is a new gaming token that's allowing people to build within their ecosystem. Right now, it's around $572 million with a fully diluted market cap, $2 billion. Why is it being valued at that evaluation? Well, it could be because of this. So if you look at their actual infrastructure, you can see that they're EVM compatible, meaning they're basically compatible to all Ethereum virtual machines, which allows them to integrate everything within the ETH world. Well, in terms of gas fees and slow transactions, well, Ronin will help expedite that. Also, it can deal with high throughput, which allows for multiple transactions per second, roughly 100,000 transactions per second. That's really important for scalability. Some of the games that they actually have on their platform, believe it or not, is Hyperion. We've actually covered Hyperion a long time ago when they first released their gaming trailer. But now their game is ready for people to play, and people are playing it as we speak. So this is something really cool to see that it's really evolved. But also a new game, Pixel. Now, we've actually had one of our gamers on our channel. Her name is Ellie. I'm going to put a link on the upper right-hand side to show her gameplay experience through Pixels. But this is another game that's being built within Ronin. So this is really cool to see that. But if you want to know another prominent name, well, guess what? Axie Infinity is now built and powered by the Ronin network. So that's really amazing. Again, Axie Infinity is one of the top play to earn, at least it was called play to earn back in the day. Probably revamped the way that they have their infrastructure. Maybe it's a play to own, play for free. But nonetheless, this kind of started the whole gaming world in Web3 to garner interest from the Web2 world because it had crazy trading volume and was in the billion-dollar market cap. Now, let's look at Ronin in terms of top gaming coins. Well, apparently, Ronin is actually the least undervalued gaming coin out there. And look at Axie Infinity, it's all the way up here. So I definitely think that Ronin can catch up to possibly like Immutable X. Now that we're talking about Immutable X, let's talk about its ecosystem. And this is the third coin that we're going to talk about. This is around $1.88. It has a larger market cap, $2.4 billion with a $3.7 billion market cap. Now, why is this highly valued? Why is the market cap so high? Well, look at here. They actually partnered with Ubisoft, and the Ubisoft Vice President of Strategic Innovation Lab said this: as the platform of choice for many leaders within the Web3 community, Immutable offers both cutting-edge technology and unique expertise in seamlessly integrating decentralized technologies into games. That is huge. To see that a Web 2 company is partnering with a Web 3 company is what we would call adoption. So that's really cool to see that transition and that partnership. So some games that you could look out for, say for instance, there's Ganymede. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Please don't gut me in the comments down below. But that's one of the games that people are playing. It looks really fun. Looks like it's really great in terms of its graphics and arts. Also, it's high adrenaline action. This is a game I'm keeping on my radar. And next up, we also have Bad Mad Robots, another game that seems to have a little bit more personality, a little bit more fun. It's very colorful. The maps look pretty amazing to me, but this is just one of those games. And another one that I want to talk about is, where does Immutable stand in the layer 2 ecosystems for games? Well, apparently because Immutable helps with Ethereum, then you're going to see that Immutable is the top dog in that ballpark. So that's really cool to see. Now, why are people flocking to build on Immutable and having their games use Immutable as a layer 2? Well, apparently you can mint millions of NFTs with ease, probably because it's carbon neutral, which is super important. So if you look at here, it says that it's 100% carbon neutral, and the security is not being sacrificed within that. So layer 2 solutions such as Immutable for gaming could be a really big thing. So now that we've gotten to the near end of the video, let's go ahead and talk about the last and fourth gaming platform token. Well, that is Avalanche. Avalanche is one of the layer 1 solutions for layer 1 blockchains, but also for gaming. So if you don't know, Avalanche is a blockchain that people can build subnets, which is another way of saying blockchains built within a blockchain. So you can build a blockchain of your own within Avalanche, which is kind of cool. This is one of the only blockchains that I know that can do that. This is being valued at around $11 billion. Now, this is a lot more pricier in terms of its actual token price and has a higher market cap, but I still think Avalanche has a tendency to grow. If you look at their gaming list, let's go ahead and look into the libraries of what they have installed for 2024. People are flocking to Avalanche because it's not just some layer 2, it's not some powered network, it is literally the layer 1 solution that people want that's going to compete with Ethereum, it's going to compete with Solana. So here are the games that we have. Shrapnel, which we've covered on our channel before. It's an amazing multiplayer shooter game. And then also we have Off the Grid, another highly anticipated game. We also have Providence. Again, you can check these trailers out on their website, Portal Fantasy. So this is their library of content that I want everybody to see. And don't forget, they also have DeFi Kingdoms, which has their own subnet, and their native token was Jewel. So it's just amazing to see Avalanche lead in the gaming world. Okay, let's go ahead and conclude this video. So how do I feel about these 4 gaming altcoins that are infrastructures for more games? I definitely think that all of them are competing with each other to be number 1. Immutable X is number 1, don't forget. Then Avalanche I think is number 2, because Avalanche is a layer 1 blockchain that allows subnets within it. That's pretty cool. And then the third one is Ronin Network. The reason I think Ronin Network could do really well is because it's an up and coming dog. Like, it really is coming from something where it could flip Gala, say for instance. In terms of Gala games, we have to wait to see what the legal dispute is within the founders, and hopefully that will rest. But because of that, there could be a great discount on the tokens themselves right now, because if that legal dispute is over with, maybe the token price will skyrocket right after that. So keep that in mind before investing in this, and make sure to do your own due diligence. I'm just here to provide my own opinion, to provide educational, informative tools so that you can make the best investment decision for yourself. So with that said, if you like what you've seen, like what you heard, and want to get all the updates on our channel of all these great gaming tokens, well, you need to smash that like button, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page to receive all of our alpha calls and get a little bit of exposure to our own gaming portfolio of what we are personally invested in for our enter and exit strategies. Until then, see you guys girls next time.